Hello learners, welcome to the channel Be a Learner. I hope all are doing well. Today in this video, I am going to explain about auxiliary verbs. Let us understand what are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are also known as helping verbs or helper verbs. So let us understand in detail auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are the helping verbs, also known as helper verb. They help the main verb. Now again and again I am repeating, auxiliary verbs are helper verbs. Sometimes the students are getting question in their paper. Find out the helper verb from the sentence. So student gets confused. What is a helper verb? So helper verb is nothing but the auxiliary verb. Now let us understand in detail how they are helping and which are the words and why they are known as auxiliary verbs. So the first kind is to be verbs. In singular, they are used as I am. So the word which is in the red color is known as auxiliary verb. It is helping. For example, I studying. Does it make any sense? No. I am studying. So the auxiliary verb am is helping the main verb studying. You are writing. He is sleeping. She is studying. It is raining. So the to be verbs are am, are, is, and for plural we are using the same, that is are. We are, you are, they are. So here we had studied the first kind, that is to be form. In that we have the words was, were, being, been and will be. Now how to use it? We can use it in a different tense. For present tense we are using is, am, are. For past tense we are using was, were. Sometimes in continuous tense we are using being, B-E-I-N-G. And in participle we are using the word been, B-E-E-N. And for the future we are using will be. Let us try to make some sentence on this. He was sleeping. They were dancing. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, please write down in the comment box. The second kind we are going to study, that is to have form of auxiliary verbs. Have, has, had, having or will have. Now let us try to understand how they are used. I have a big house. You have a bike. She has a good storybook. So, to have category has 5 words. Has, have, having, had and will have. For past tense we are using had. Again for the past participle also we are using had. For continuous tense we are using the verb having. And for the future we are using will have. So this was the second kind of auxiliary verb. Let us go to the third kind of auxiliary verb, that is to do form. In singular we are using I do. I do my studies. You do. You do your studies. In this we have again 5 words. Do, does, did, doing, done, and the last one is will do. We are adding the auxiliary verb will and do for future tense. For past tense we are adding the word did. For continuous tense we are adding the word doing, and for past participle we are adding the word done. I hope you have understood what are auxiliary verbs. Let us revise once again. Auxiliary verbs are the helping verbs which helps the main verb to make some sense or to explain what kind of tense or action it is. In simple words I'll tell, it tells us when the action takes place. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubts, write down in the comment box. If you want any video or any topic of your choice, let me know. Thank you. Have a beautiful time.